Hello, myRockworld. We are here in Augsburg and have an exclusive interview with three rock legends, which is Robert Hart, Mick Rogers and Jimmy Copley. And they are on tour now with the Manfred Mann First Band, long-time members. But as you all may know, they have a brand new band which is called the Bad Apples. So let's start and welcome first the band members.
Thank you. All right.
How did the Bad Apples come together, and who had the idea for this new project, and why did you call it the Bad Apples?
Well, it started when we got together to work with Paul Jones and Eric Clapton. I'd done an album called Slap My Hand before that with a couple of guys who play in the band, Mickey Moody and Ian Jennings. And the band, then Mick came along, and then, we found Robert. Just as he was joining the Earth Band, I asked him if he wanted to do this as well. And he said yes. We've worked together for many years, me and Robert. And the band was so good when we backed Eric that we decided to carry on. And we're about seven songs into an album. We played a fantastic gig with Jack Bruce last year. This year, yeah. So it started rather like when we put a band together to work with Paul Jones and Eric Clapton.
Cool. I saw a video on YouTube with Eric Clapton.
Yeah, it was a great night. It was a magic night.
I think this was a great night.
We got another one coming up actually.
Paul Jones with some special guests. We can't name at the moment, but they're pretty special.
Okay.
So the Bad Apples will be back in there.
Really cool.
So there will be a special concert with special guests.
Yeah.
And when will this be happen?
It's the 16th and 17th of December.
And where is it?
It's in a place called Cranley.
England.
In England.
It's for charity. I think it's for children's charity or various charities. Yeah.
As you said, you recorded some songs. When will the album be released, and what can we expect from the album? Do you play your own songs, or are that cover songs, blues rock, classic rock?
Yeah, a bit of both really. We all do a bit of writing and do some covers. And
it's about 50-50, I guess. And we're going to do 3 or 4 more songs early next year, so it'll be out sometime next year. But we as you know, we're very busy. All of us have got separate careers, as well as the Earth Band. So it's taking some time to finish it. But the plan is to go in January at some point, finish it and mix it.
Great, absolutely. This question goes to all of you, because you mainly are a blues rocker, blues influenced band. What's your division of the blues, and what were your music heroes which made you starting a music career?
well, I think me and Jimmy, is this Robert? Me and Jimmy, I certainly know, is Otis Redding. And Otis Redding, Sam and Dave, and all that soul music, really. That's where we come from.
So you come from the soul?
Yeah, I mean that's my favourite sort of music.
That was the soul thing was really big in Southeast London in the 60s when I grew up, when I was a teenager, and Booker T and the MGs, and I learnt the blues from Otis. He did B.B. King's Rock Me Baby.
Yeah.
And I discovered that, at a young age, wow, listen to this. And, we all love the blues. Mick, on the other hand, comes from a rock and roll sort of background with Gene Vincent and stuff. So I'm sure Mick will...
I'm a lot older than these guys.
Not that much, no.
So I come from the Scotty Moore, Elvis, Gene Vincent, Cliff Gallup and all that sort of thing.
So you know how to play all these cool rock and roll.
It's a great thing between Mickey Moody and myself. We're two entirely different players, but it works great.
Yeah, we
in the
should mention
band.
that
It
Mickey
works
Moody's
great.
in the band, White Snake, and
and also
Ian Jennings is in the band.
Next question here. The Bad Apples featuring an amazing lineup of legendary musicians. Robert Hart was singer in Bad Company. Mickey Moody is well known as guitarist for Whitesnake, and Roger Chapman. Jimmy played with Paul Rogers. Would you say this is an accurate assessment to call this project a supergroup?
Yeah, we're all super people, of course. I don't know. You can call it what you like. Musically, it's very solid. So
Yeah, it's very solid.
we just see it as an enjoyment, really.
Yeah.
We just see.
Yeah.
Well, we love playing in this band, and
It's a labour
it
of
takes
love.
us away from the sort of progressive thing we do with the Earth band.
So it's a friendship thing.
Yeah, it's a friendship.
Yeah.
It's
And playing stuff we like.
yeah.
All our influences go into the Bad Apples, and it works. You know, it's great.
Are there any live shows planned for the Bad Apples in the near future? And what can we expect from a Bad Apples live show?
Ooh, a Bad Apples live show. Well, we will be playing, hopefully in the summer. We shall have a few gigs, but the show's very good because it's a lot of different styles. You've got Mick and Mickey Moody, totally opposite ends of the spectrum playing guitar-wise, but it works. You've got obviously Jimmy and Ian Jennings. It's a fun show. It seems to go down well, doesn't it?
It's great.
They seem to like us.
I mean, we put we put a lot of effort into showcasing the different styles amongst the band, you know. And so, you know, you'll get Mick will do a bit by himself, and Mickey will do a bit by himself. Yeah, and Robert's always, you know, up front with his vocals, as you know. And so it's an interesting show. When we played the Seal of Rock last year, we actually went down a storm. And no one knew who the band was. They knew who we were as individuals, but not. So yeah, I think once we get up and running, it'll be an amazing live show.
For a 90 minutes or 2 hours live show,
Yeah.
it will be a mix of cover and your own new songs,
Yes.
but also from songs from your
Yes.
groups before.
Yeah, we could do that. Yep.
Absolutely,
So you will play some solo things also from your own solo career?
Yep. Oh, well, Jimmy's just played on my record. I've done a solo record with Jim Kirkpatrick, so probably go out and do that too. Busy boy.
And some from Bad Company, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Robert, this question goes to you. Your solo albums, Cries and Whisper and Robert Hart, just has been re-released as a great double CD package. Please tell us something about that re-release. Is it remastered? Will there be new solo albums released? The other solos in the near future?
Yeah, I was very pleased that it got re-released. It seems to get good reviews, and it's nice to see it back out, nicely packaged and stuff. And it's on a company called Escape Music, which is the new solo album I'm making is with them. So it's an exciting time with the Apples, Manfred Mann, and my own stuff.
Great. Next question to all of you. What advice would you give for a kid that wants to be a musician now? Because as we know, the music business has changed a lot.
I think learn your instrument and enjoy it. I think that's the main thing with us. We just enjoy it. You know, learn your instrument properly, and I think that's the way to go. Yeah, stay away from the computer.
Yeah, I mean that's how we started. We started by didn't even think music business, because when I first started, there wasn't the music business there is now. You know, and we just wanted to play. That's all we wanted to do. If we had hit records and we, you know, the Blinded by the Lights and that came much later, and that was the icing on the cake. We just wanted to play our instruments. Still do, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it just started, as Mick said, you know, for the love of music. So if you haven't got the love of music, don't try and get into the music business, because you're going to mess up. I mean, there are so many people in it, who I think, in the modern era, who are not in love with music. So as a youngster, you know, make a difference. Learn your instrument, learn your trade. We did, you know, 6 and sometimes 7 gigs a week in small clubs in the 70s. I was in a band called Up that Jeff Beck produced.
Yeah.
And before they'd allow us to go on tour properly, we did 18 months of 6 gigs a week.
Yeah.
We did over 300 gigs in a year and a half.
Yeah.
We learned our trade.
Yeah.
And that's what record companies used to do. Now you're on TV straight away, you can't sing, you can't play, and then you're expected to keep along. It just doesn't work.
We agree.
Yeah, so I'd say love of music is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And learn your instrument, as the boys say.
So, Jimmy, Robert, and Nick, please, some last words to your fans.
Well, we look forward to playing in front of them next year. Have a great Christmas and a happy 2014.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, thank you very much for your support, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Yeah, definitely see you next year, and you know, keep in touch.
Yeah, and we have written the ultimate blue song. It's called "I Didn't Wake Up This Morning."
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. And have a great time. And next year we see the Bad Apples live.
Thank you. Okay.